when I turned the camera on, I just thought about it. It's like, oh, starting the vlog from the truck again. Today could be a pretty special day. Well, first of all, it is a special day. Phoenix is back home. Picked him up this morning, so that's great. Today, maybe, if the test drive turns out okay, if the financing turns out okay, if the agreement turns out okay, so there's a lot of variables, today, I might buy a service vehicle. On my way to my first appointment, the guy that's walking, you probably can't see him. He's the guy with the red shirt. That red shirt on the front of it has a skull and crossbones and says, "Goonies never say die." That's so awesome. That was also very random. All right, vehicle diagnosed. Running around trying to find the part to see which store actually has it. It's still fairly early in the afternoon. I'm trying to, I don't want to say that I'm trying to rush, but I'm trying to get through this job because I really want to go and test drive this van. This is the first time I've actually been excited about a van. It's been at their lot for 3 days. And the price, I looked on Kelley Blue Book, the price is actually, they were honking at the guy in green light, not me. The price is actually right where it should be. And it's got low miles. It's got under 50,000 miles. It's only like 42 something, which that's great. All right, got the parts, back to the job, sunscreen on. I'm very close to the corner here. So when I have a bigger van, this might be more of an issue. And here we have a virgin piece of cardboard, except for my sunscreen mark on it. We're replacing the crank sensor, and I'm hoping not to die. So, don't want to get squished. Jack stands there. There we go, we're all good. Pull that out because the crank sensor is right there. After I'm done, I'm going to secure this form too. This shouldn't be hanging down. That's going to get caught on something. I didn't do this, so I will take care of that. No, the little crank sensor is right there. Located inside the bell housing, connector right there. It doesn't get much easier than that. I realized with the angle that I probably didn't film this too well before. So it's right there. Right there. And this is the part that I should have 2 hands, but I don't. That's okay. The new one's in. Old one's out. Pull my stuff away. Let's get the keys and start it up and clear the codes. All right. Open the door. Sit down. Key ignition. Turn. Crank. Start. Excellent. And I've already done this. I've already cleared the computer trouble codes out of it. We're all good to go. Okay. On to the next. Hopefully, test drive. Van. So this vehicle did need a front windshield. It looks like they're moving it right now. Well, maybe they're not, I don't know. But I'm not sure if it got a front windshield or not, so we'll have to take a look and see here. If it's even still available. Maybe someone swept in and stole it from me. Maybe they did right there. Who knows? Oh my gosh, somebody else is test driving my freaking van right now. Holy cow. Oh, I'm very disappointed right now. Son of... They've caught it. So that's the last time you're going to see that one. Pisses me off. And it was also hooked up for a trailer package on it too, so we could have hauled Ann down to Astoria. Not even 24 hours later, and this is the huge difference that it makes. The person that was test driving it already bought it without test driving it, and they wanted to take it on a test drive before they left the lot. Oh man, that hurts. This really hurts. I have scoured and looked for a vehicle, and finally everything aligned. Granted, it was a ProMaster Ram. That's not exactly what I wanted, but the mileage was right, the price was right. It was a beautiful rig. It had seating for 3 up front so that Phoenix, Angie, and I could go somewhere. Most cargo vans only have seating for 2. That hurts. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and say a few choice words very loudly. This next job is an O2 sensor. It's actually both O2 sensors. And the first one was very easy to get to. It was that sensor that's right there and a wire connector right there. That was easy. The downstream O2 sensor, not so easy. It's right there. See where my light's at? Right there. The bottle is almost pointing at it. It's right there, but the wires go up into the floor. So we have to take some of the center console apart. And I didn't figure that out until I took some of the floor apart. And the connector's like right down there. Well, the good news is I only had to take this screw out, pull this panel back, and I was able to disconnect the O2 sensor. That was good news. I was able to drop the O2 sensor wire and everything straight through the floor to the ground. That's also good news, but there's bad news amongst all this good news. So right there is the O2 sensor, and it is seized in the hole. I started to take it out and it's starting to pull threads, so I think I'm going to stop until I'm better prepared, and I won't get paid for this part of it. Alright, let's put this back together. So they say that there's a silver lining to every cloud, and I mean, you know, that's true, but sometimes it doesn't make it any easier, does it? So the one thing that I guess did make this easier is that the customer was extremely understanding, totally cool, very nice customers, very nice people. I really like them, and you know, that makes telling bad news like this better. If they had been a different type of customer, this conversation would have went in a totally different direction. But I'm glad that it didn't. So we're headed back to return these parts, and oh, there's a van. There's a van right there. That's a Transit 250. Oh, sad day. Pretty drive. There's a silver lining to that. I'm revisiting this repair on our air conditioner. Yeah, I'm back home trying to get my mind off or onto other things. And I ordered the board, and we received it in the mail, so I'm attempting to figure out how this thing goes together so I can take it apart once again. Well, I've accessed the boards, and this is the new one, that's the old one. The old one is blue, the new one is white, so there'll be a little bit of a difference here, but hopefully not that much of a difference. Help if I installed it correctly. I need 2 hands for this. Well, it's all back together again. Let's see if I can be 2 times lucky. Uh-oh, there's 3 beeps. Is that bad?
Oh! It works again.
Yay!
Is that the brightest setting, or is it the...
I don't know.
There you go. Wow, you fixed it.
Yay!
You fixed it!
I did.
Thanks.
Well, don't say thanks yet. It's not cooling yet. Let's see what happens. It should be fine. Update. It works. It's alive. I didn't break it. And there's pizza for dinner. Yes! There's a silver lining to every cloud, I guess.
Hi, this is Kiki from St. Joe, Missouri. You've been watching Beyond 1031. Like, comment, and subscribe.